mean, for guys in EC, guys in Pretoria, guys in South Africa in general, Siviwe Smash, young fresh man from South Africa, producer, songwriter, singer, just doing it all by himself, we're not outsourcing, completely natural and just completely free with the music, and that's who Smash is. Yeah, man. What got me into rapping and what got me into music, I feel like they're two different things. What got me into music in general was literally a game on a PSP that my sister and I used to play, and you could just make beats on it. I actually decided to try it out without a presence. I just be there and I try it out, and then when I realized I liked it, that's when everything changed. That's when I became a producer. As for rapping, I compare it to a J. Cole type of vibe. Like, I make beats and I realize that, hey, I feel like I don't really want to give these to people. I feel like I'm good enough. I feel like my voice is probably the best candidate for this beat. And since then, I've just been that guy. Like, hey, I'm gonna make a song. I'm gonna rap to it. I'm gonna make the whole art. I don't want to split it. I want to give everyone Siviwe Smash as a whole. And that's what got me into rapping and music in general. Siviwe Smash. There are two stories behind this name. Smash, I had that name since about 12. I just been sitting and I was like, okay, I can't use Siviwe and J as an artist name because the white people, hey, it's gonna just get difficult. So I thought of a name, and then Smash it really resonated with me, but I had to be like, hey, okay, I can't just be Smash out of nowhere, what's the reason? Till I realized it actually forms part of my initials. Siviwe being my first name, Mashia being my second name, or surname rather. S in Siviwe, the Mash in my surname. Combine those two, I got Smash. Couldn't be Smash alone, so I added the first name to it, and then yeah, man, I just kicked it off from there. Scene. Before I started marketing like B.laqii here in Pretoria, I used to miss it all the time. Reason being, scene, I was just, to put it plainly, I felt like I was famous. Aside from the music, just socializing. I used to go out either every weekend or every 2 weekends, just going out partying, socializing. And when I do that, I tell people about my music. I grew easily. Marketing was easy. I had a lot of support that side, immensely. So yeah, now I was very busy that side. Experienced a bit of a difference when I came here, but the EP helped, work that out. But otherwise, ELC, and I was very busy. It was very booming. The first person I started working with in EL was B.laqii. Yeah, I made a couple beats for him. Before I started selling them, actually, I just sent him a couple beats, and he was like, hey, dude, like, wow, if you actually work on your craft, you could be like as good as these top cats. So I started sending him beats, worked with him. A couple singles I can't disclose yet, but hopefully by next year we'll have a big single coming out with him as well. Worked with Vu. Just Banks and I was supposed to do a joint collab, but we never really got to it because I moved out here. But yeah, those are some of the EC cats. Right now I'm working with HK, young producers coming up now. Good cat. We made a joint production recently. It's the one. July the 2nd, it was a project I actually started working on in April. I didn't even know the name of the project by then, but I started making tracks because I knew I wanted to release a body of work by the end of the year. Around April, May came, and the months following, I lost so much motivation for music. I didn't even know what to do. I didn't even know which beat to start, which beats, I didn't even know what beat to finish in any way or any, form. So, yeah, after that motivation was lost, I kind of just sat, I kept to myself a bit until July the 2nd when I went to East London. I got a bit of motivation seeing my old friends and those EC people who were like, Smash, are you still making music? I was like, well, shit, am I? I came back here around August. I finished all the tracks, and then I laced a couple of them up in September. I realized the only inspiration for this was the holiday I took to kind of remind myself who I am, hence the name July the 2nd. Visuals for July the 2nd are to be expected, but God Made was one of the songs I worked on in April, May. And then I'd actually gotten a budget of about 20,000. I started hitting up a couple of directors. My only problem was the EP wasn't finished by then. So up until now, I've just been keeping that budget. I used some of it to go pro on SoundCloud. Did a couple advertisements on Twitter for my Twitter page as well as SoundCloud page, just to get, fans in general, just, so they can wait for the project. And from that budget as well, I'm also going to use it to hit up a couple cats from Brom to shoot visuals for July the 2nd. It's going to be scenery. Planning to shoot for track 1, 3, maybe 7. I'm working with Mr. High Art. Don't know if you've heard of him. He's part of the Milk Fam crew based in Bromfontein here. And he shot cameos for No Shade Thrown. I don't know her name. Whereas that girl in the Doc Shebeleza music video, she has a cameo shot by Mr. High Art. She's walking around the streets of Brom. It's really cool. I was like, hey, this guy's good at what he does. And yeah, that's why I chose him. Vu and I, yeah. I don't want to say we met through anything, because in my time in EC, like, Vu and I kept hearing about each other through people who listened to our music. So it was the type of thing where when we got into contact over WhatsApp, it was pretty much, oh, you're Smash, and oh, you're Vu. Okay, cool. Let's do something. Ride for a Nigga was a track I actually wanted to do alone, but I couldn't get a second verse. I didn't know what to do. I just stopped in terms of inspiration. So I sent it to Vu. I was like, hey, man, I'm finna do this. It's gonna be cool. Your follower base is pretty large. You can make something happen. And for a young while, I actually started procrastinating when it got to that track, because he kept hitting me up like, yo, man, yeah, here's my verse. Sent it to me by email. Sent me his verse, ad-libs, everything. And then I just didn't get to finishing it in time. He wanted to drop it like 3 months before we actually did. He got pissed with me, like, Smash, bro, Smash, we need to drop the track. Until eventually we just did, and then he dropped it on his SoundCloud page. We just took it from there, and yeah. On that game I used to play on the PSP, and that was basically where I started. That was my skeleton for production, because that taught me basic loop rearrangement and everything, composing of a melody, all that type of stuff, and that's where everything kicked off. Drum patterns, melody patterns, and everything. So by the time I got to FL, I already had an idea, or basic idea of looping and everything like that, the very technical stuff regarding production and mastering in general. So yeah, that's where my production kicked in, and for a while I thought I'd be a producer alone, and then, you know, that's when the whole cockiness, the J. Cole feeling came in, like, nah, I could actually do everything. But either way, I feel like that served its purpose, because by then I knew everything I needed to know about production, mastering, vocals even, and yeah, that's where it all came from. One word I think about when I look back on Sounds of the East is just greatness. It was really cool, you know, just to be part of all that. I remember as soon as I was added to that group chat, I was like, whoa, hey, Sounds of the East, we got Silas Beats here, we got the guy who worked with P. Dot. Yeah, it's lit here. I'm big now, aren't I? Like, I kept being that guy. So yeah, it was just greatness. You know, that's pretty much all I can say about it. Working with me, like, that could be in terms of buying a beat from me, or actually just trying to get a feature. I'd say the former is a bit more difficult, because I'm just that guy. Like, especially if I don't like your music. Like, if I don't know you, I'll try. I'll listen to that single you just posted on your SoundCloud. If I don't like it, I might just read your emails. But in all honesty, in terms of the features, I haven't really been able to do that since the EP. Yeah, aside from being a bit reluctant to, I mean, if I can tell that, hey, this will work out a bit, then I'll definitely, you know, work on a feature with you, if it could also lead to both of our careers increasing and, you know, just getting better in general. As for beats, yeah, just email me, you know, come up with the price, you know, just get there, put that invoice in, or get started real quick, you know. I feel like that's every artist, though. Everyone wants to see either cash or progress in terms of their career. So yeah, that's where I stand. EL was very, I don't want to make it seem like people are lazy at EL, but it's very easy to get your name out, because not many people are doing things for themselves in general. So if you want to get your name out and you actually have the means to do it, and you're good too, it's very easy. You know, you become that guy very quickly. It differs from here, where, you know, you get like 1,000 people in one city, all trying to be an artist, all trying to be a promoter. So it's more competition, regardless of their skills or abilities. It's just generally more competition. So if I come out and say, I even say the word artist once, it gets difficult from the get-go here. That's the difference. But I feel like, in general, talent will always prevail, you know, so it's that type of thing. But it's definitely more competition this side, more names to hear, more people to listen to. Youth it's actually been an advantage. Many people don't know about how young, or just how young I am, but the ones who do, they're taken aback, because they're like, wow, you know, he's at this age, but he can do this already. And, you know, the ones that don't obviously just hear the sound, and regardless, they admire the talent. So I feel like, in general, that's just greatness, you know. I identify as a producer first, definitely a producer. Reason being, I feel like in South Africa, I'd refer to myself as a Travis Scott of some sorts. I feel like I'm a producer / vocalist, and then the occasional rapper if I need to. But yeah, definitely producer first. It's that type of lane. if you are a rapper and you use internet beats, I'd be like, you suck. What are you doing? Why? What's going on? Is there originality? Unless you believe that you're that good, you'd be like on an internet beat that sounds like boom snap for about 4 minutes with no originality. If you're talented enough to get on that and still kill it, I applaud you. But in general, don't use an internet beat. If you really want to sound like, I'd rather just buy beats, save up, buy, purchase from a producer, get someone in studio to help you out, but don't use internet beats. No, I strongly disagree with that. Yeah, I always tell people, I'm like, guys, like Siviwe Smash, if I can compare that name to the closest artist I can think of, it would probably be Travis. People's responses have been, hey man, but I don't actually hear that guy in your music. But I feel like it's the general idea. I mean, it's the same thing, producer, vocalist. Because if you hear my songs, it's not really about the raps or what I'm saying, even though I do tell stories, no doubt, in my tracks. But it's more about the chorusing, the vocal quality, all that different type of stuff. So I feel like definitely Travis, he's a big inspiration for me. In South Africa, I'd probably say PJ Benchmark. I like the way he vocalized, I like his ad-libs, they're a big inspiration as well. Yeah. In terms of shout-outs, shout out to myself, because, turn up. Like, I don't think any artist has said that, but, shout out to myself for making it this far. Shout out to my moms, though, shout out to those fuds. Shout out to her for believing me. Shout out to my dad as well, because both of them, they resulted in this. Shout out to God. That's always mandatory. Otherwise I'd be dead if. And then lastly, shout out to the Blacksmith. They got me. I mean, that's the reason why this is happening. Shout out to Mzansi Stream. Shout out to Rap Scene TV. Those guys got me. Shout out to all my East London friends. They supporting. Shout out to the recent PTA connect I've made as well. Shout out to you guys, and thanks for pushing the guy. We're just beginning. Yeah.
Drop it, yeah, she move it like a patty. Answer like her name was. Call that Uber, now we turned up in the backseat. She say I'ma pop that pussy if you ask me. Callin' the plug, I get the drugs and she want a fatty.